Do you know the difference between birch ash and oak logs? We've got one of each here. So we've got our kiln-dried birch, which is our most popular log by a long way. It burns the brightest, lights the easiest, but it burns the fastest. One of the reasons for that is if you were to look at this under a microscope or close up on a camera, you can see that it's got like a more porous, spongy like grain. It's a less dense wood, so therefore it burns faster. What you'll often see as well with birch is, that certainly with our birch, is when it goes below a certain moisture content, the bark drops off, so it could either be loose in the bag or the crate, or there might be none on it at all like that. So that's your silver birch. We've got our kiln-dried ash here. Again, like the birch, it burns nice and bright. Light's relatively easy, and it's got a longer burn time than the birch. Again, reason for that is that you've got a more dense grain on the ash. Again, if you were to look at this under a microscope, you'd see a far tighter grain in the cell structure, so you get a longer burn time. Bark usually stays on this for whatever reason, with mechanical harvesting or whatever, it's taking the bark off the side of that one. And then we've got our oak, often seen as the longest burning wood. It's the most dense. It's a little bit harder to light if you're not used to either burning like a stove or your open fire if you're new to wood burning, but it does burn the longest. And then it's got a very thick bark on it, similar to the birch, but it tends to stay attached to the oak. It may drop off an odd time if it's extremely dry. So again, if you were to look at that under a microscope, you've got a very dense grain, and that's what makes it the longest burning. So that's the difference between all three.